Hi, I'm Vesper.
And I'm Nicholas.
And we're building a tiny house.
Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Vesper.
And my name is Nicholas.
My partner Nicholas and myself made a decision to build a tiny house in order to gain financial freedom and energy independence.
We want to live the change we want to see. I'm a violinist and classical composer from Atlanta.
A serious car accident in 2012 greatly influenced his decision to seek out a different way of living.
A more efficient way of living that encourages creativity and the awareness of rising environmental and economic issues. For me, the choice to live tiny is a great opportunity to shift my focus from the 9-to-5 mentality and enjoy a different quality of life, and also to inspire others to discover their unique way of living a happy, fulfilling life.
As for me, I'm a DJ, producer, cosmetologist, and aspiring inventor. In 2008, I left my hometown of Atlanta, Georgia, and headed west to travel the country.
However, he ended up homeless and without any money, after years of staying in homeless shelters and crashing on friends' couches.
I eventually pulled myself out of homelessness in 2010 by DJing at a bar in DC on the weekends. I've always wanted to build a tiny house, but never had the means to do so.
When he moved back to Atlanta in 2012, that's when I met him.
And we became the best of friends.
We got engaged in late 2013. When telling Nicholas about what the tiny house movement was, he didn't seem convinced until I showed him a documentary on living tiny.
Recently, we went to a tumbleweed tiny house workshop here in Atlanta and purchased our blueprints to start our build for the future.
What is a tiny house? A tiny house is a small house built on a trailer. By building a house on a trailer, you can customize your home to your needs. At this point, you're probably thinking, what's so different about this tiny house from all the others out there? First thing, it's all green technology. Many of these tiny houses out there use solar power but still rely on our current energy grid system. Most tiny houses also require a connection to a local water supply. Our tiny home will completely rely on wind power and solar power, as well as rainwater and gray water filtration. New technology. Although this tiny house will look traditional on the exterior, the interior will be futuristic and use new technologies that are not mainstream or readily available yet. We want our guests to walk in and feel like they have time traveled, hence the name Tiny House Time Warp. One of these new technologies is a central computer that controls everything, from the lights, temperature, monitor electric and water consumption, and provides an integrated home entertainment system as well. Holographic television. Yes, this is real. One of the new technologies not readily available to the mainstream public is a holographic television. Since we are limited by space, we're only having one television anyway, and we would like this to be a 3D holo TV. Forward-thinking design. Since we will most likely be out in the middle of nowhere the majority of the time, we want to prepare for any possible worst-case scenario. What I mean by this is, most tiny houses are not prepared for extreme weather. As we all know, the weather is getting more and more extreme each year, and we would like to make sure that if this tiny house were to get struck by lightning, nothing would happen to the electronics inside. Our goal for this tiny house project is to be self-sufficient, to be off-grid as much as possible, to integrate new technology and forward-thinking designs into the tiny house movement. We want to show the world that living tiny doesn't mean living in the past. We will appreciate any assistance offered in making this tiny house time warp dream a reality. With love and blessings to you all, thank you so much. If you would like to support this project, please visit our GoFundMe page. The link is in the description below. Or visit our Tiny House Time Warp blog at tinyhouseTimewarp.blogspot.com. With love and blessings to you all, thank you so much for watching.